Bringing an update now on the breaking story in the Hill District, where a SWAT team has surrounded a home where they've been trying to get a homicide suspect into custody. We're about to hear from Pittsburgh Public Safety Director Wendell Hisrick. So let's go live to the Hill District now for that.
Is deceased. The work that was done today between the officers and the fugitive task force and the county police, the state police, and the first responders, it was exemplary. They were trying to make entry. And there was tear gas inserted into the residence, and there was an exchange of gunfire, and unfortunately he did pass away. I'm not going to get into the details because right now it's an active investigation, but it's been a very difficult day for all involved here, and I can honestly say that everyone tried to make this a successful ending. And unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. So I'll turn it over to the U.S. Marshal. He can give you the initial what brought the task force here. I know that you already know who the individual is and what the background of the individual was and why they were looking for him. So, Marshal.
Thanks. Fugitive Task Force received information at approximately 12 noon that the fugitive was in that house. Upon our arrival, contact was made with the individual, who then retreated back inside the residence. At that time, we deployed some instruments to try and determine where he was. That was unsuccessful. And at that point, we declared a barricade and requested the assistance of Pittsburgh SWAT.
So inside, it was self-inflicted? Was this another exchange of gunfire? Can you talk about that at all?
I'm not going to talk about the exchange of gunfire. At the point that we contacted SWAT and turned the scene over, there had been no gunfire, so I'm not going to go into that.
You've been tracking him since the 22nd. I saw that the warrant was issued on a day or two later.
I can't exactly say when we started, but we have been looking for him for at least a week or so.
Is this his residence, a family member's residence? What brought him here?
I can't go into that. Sorry.
Are you able to talk more about the negotiating efforts that were taken?
Certainly, we called out and asked for him to surrender. I'll leave it to the chief to outline their actions, but from my standpoint, every effort was taken. But again, I'll let the chief get into that.
Chief Schubert.
Chief.
75 for 74.
I can't see. But yeah, Pittsburgh Police, with cooperation of the state police, the county police, the U.S. Marshals, trying to apprehend a person that was wanted for a homicide. The negotiators and SWAT team worked to try to make this a successful outcome. Our ultimate goal was to get somebody into custody without any harm to anyone. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. Our negotiators worked very, very, very hard trying to work with the person to get them to come out and surrender. That didn't occur. We have the Allegheny County Police are handling the investigation, so we have an independent outside agency handling that. We will fully cooperate with our policies. We'll have those involved go for the normal testing that they're required to, and it's not the outcome we wanted, but we did everything we could to ensure that it was a safe outcome.
Were the deceased family members used in the negotiation process?
There was people that were used, but I can't go into that right now.
So was there an exchange of gunfire at the end that ultimately ended his life?
There was.
So any officers injured?
No officers injured from gunfire.
And can you just kind of reiterate those tense moments you had when that gunfire was exchanged and your concern for first responders?
Well, I'm concerned for everybody that's involved. You have people, you don't know if anybody else is in a house. You don't know the officers, SWAT team members that are inside, the medics, people that are outside. Obviously, you don't want a situation where you have to use gunfire, but it was needed to stop the action that occurred in that house and to protect other people from getting harmed.
And that last round of tear gas, when we were asked to move back a block or so, was that ever used?
That was.
Which officers were inside? I know city SWAT was here, county SWAT. Can you talk about who was inside?
I can't tell you that right now. I'm not sure who all was in there. The Allegheny County Police will handle that portion of the investigation and do what they need to do to answer those questions.
But a number of agencies here. I mean,
There was a number of agencies around there. To say who was inside, I couldn't tell you right now.
And no one else in the home when this all happened?
No, not in the end.
Chief, you said all the officers were okay. Were any other armor or anything struck by any of the gunfire? How close?
I'll leave it for the county. I don't believe so, but I don't know for sure, so we'll leave that for the county investigation.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks. Yep.
All right, that's Police Chief Scott Schubert from the city of Pittsburgh. So the standoff with a homicide suspect in the Hill District is over. The suspect is dead. He's been identified as 25-year-old Khalil Singletary.
And he was a suspect in a homicide on September 22nd in Beltshoover. We understand they learned he was in this home around noon today. At that point, when police arrived, he barricaded himself in the home, and at one point, he fired shots as well as shots fired from police.
SWAT officers deployed tear gas, gunfire was exchanged, and at some point police made entry and discovered that the suspect was dead. They said they could not confirm whether he was dead by police gunfire or perhaps by a self-inflicted gunshot. But again, the standoff there that had lasted for hours has now ended with the death of a suspect in a murder last month, 25-year-old Khalil Singletary. We will keep you updated as we learn more about exactly what played out there this afternoon. But again, for now, the situation has been resolved.